Hi everyone, hope you're doing amazing. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Florence, a track from my album Better. This song's all about believing in our dreams, even when the people we love most might not see it the same way. It's a reminder that while they may want to keep us safe in our comfort zone, that's not where the magic happens. Life's okay there, but it's not amazing. I think to reach our dreams and truly grow, we need to step out and take risks. It's scary, but it's worth it. This song's also about that sometimes life gets so hectic that we forget to appreciate the love around us. We take it for granted, and it's only when we step back that we realize how much someone means to us. And it shouldn't be that way, right? And I recall having a significant discussion with my parents about my life and about my passion for making music. It was a tough conversation because this dream means everything to me. It's my little flame. The very next day, I had a trip planned to Florence, and it was during that trip that I finished the song. And that's why it's called Florence. Alright, let's dive into the project. This song was a real pain to finish, let me tell you. I have like 5 different projects before I finally settled on this one. The chorus especially gave me a hard time. I went to 2 or 3 different versions before I landed on this one you're about to hear. First up, let's talk about the percussion. There's a ton of it in this track, all highlighted in these 2 colors. It's pretty wild because this song has 2 distinct moods. In the verses, it gives off this flamenco kind of vibe with all these claps and whatnot. Let me show you. But then when it hits the chorus, it transforms into a more of a pop rock vibe. It's like 2 songs in one, and I think it works pretty well. Now let's take a look at the bass. Similar to my song Spiders, this is another track where I played the real bass instead of relying on a plugin. Let me show you some parts. Check out this section here. I did a slide on the bass, bounced it, and then reversed it. I could have done a slide from low to high, but I decided to go with this approach because I preferred how it sounded in the mix. And this part, I used these 2 samples to simulate a slap effect and really emphasize this section. One more time. Let's talk about details. I'm all about them when it comes to songs. I believe that it's the little details in the production that really make a song interesting and fun to listen to. In the beginning of the song, I included a pre-boarding announcement for a flight to Florence. The funny part, that's actually my voice, not a sample of an airport worker. Let's hear it.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for flight 1422 to Florence.
I'll bypass the plugin so you can hear the original voice. Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for flight 1422 to Florence. Basically, use this stock Logic Pro vocal transformer to pull this off. Let's proceed. Okay, so in this part, I randomly decided to add the sound of opening a can. I have no idea why, but I did it. Let's give it a listen. First, you'll hear the gas coming out, and then the can opening all the way. Let me play with the song. This song grows someday, you say I'm wrong, and that's okay. Let's proceed. Alright, so this little section here, it's just a mishmash of random sounds. I bounced a lot of sounds together, threw in some distortion and other effects. It's like I took the leftovers from a bridge and made a quiche. When I say today I leave but I'll come back with renewed love, you can hear a high-low chime, the sound of the sign on the plane for you to buckle up, followed by the sound of a plane taking off. Let me play it for you. And then at the end of that phrase, you can hear some goodbye kisses. Let's proceed. We've got some kalimbas going on in the first part of the bridge. And in the second part of the bridge, we've got some strings. let's jump into the guitars. I'm super stoked how the guitars turned out in this song. It was a blast playing them. Let's kick things off with the intro. So to spice things up, I bounced this part, sliced each chord separately, and then reversed them. Let me show you. So this is with the effect. And this is without it. Let's proceed and listen some more. In the choruses and bridge, I threw in some electric guitars to give it that rock and roll flavor. Here's a fun fact about the bridge. While I recorded all the acoustic guitar parts with my Takamine, for some reason, it just wasn't giving me the sound I was looking for during the bridge. So I decided to switch things up and gave my chord acoustic guitar a chance instead. And it nailed it. This is the Takamine, and this is the chord. So this little section here is the only part recorded with my chord acoustic guitar. One cool thing about this song is that it features an acoustic guitar solo. I don't think it's very common to hear an acoustic guitar taking a lead like that in a solo, especially since most people expect electric guitar solos in songs. I think it adds a unique touch to the track. We also have some guitar riffs going on. Now let's get into the vocals. You've got the lead voice.
It's not that I'm not humble, I have scars. Dare you say I'm wrong? I wanna make things better now. I can't find a way. Oh, don't think I can take this. Forget everything we've done.
Doubles on the choruses and bridge.
But I don't know what's going on.
For the backing vocals, usually I go all out, but for some reason, this song only has a few.
No, I can't stay. I can't stay. I don't know what's going on. I can't find.
And lastly, we've got some ad-libs. Now that you know all the secrets of this song, it's time to grab a good pair of headphones and give it a listen. I promise you, it will hit you differently. If you enjoyed this breakdown video, I have more like it, so feel free to check them out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.